You made me confess the fears that I have. But I will tell you also what I do not fear. I do not fear to be alone, or to be spurned for another, or to leave whatever I have to leave. And I am not afraid to make a mistake, even a great mistake, a lifelong mistake, and perhaps as long as eternity too. James Joyce.
I had so much stuff. I got the UNCG folder and the Winston-Salem State folder. Carolina tournament. That's the UNCG folder. There's so much of it. It's just I just keep it every now and then when I want to go through it and look at some of it. It's quite a bit of accolades, quite a bit of baseball, quite a bit of outstanding games. CIAA player of the year. Just very good hitter. Very good hitter. CIAA player of the year. Winston-Salem State, Ray Crawford single home Alice Grubb in the bottom of the 15th inning to give the top-seeded Rams a 65 win to advance to the semi-round of the CIAA baseball championships. One for that one.
Here's another folder right here, Ray.
WSSU, Ray decided that he needed a change from UNCG. He had worked pretty hard, got his academics together. He was doing pretty well, but like I said, the new coach came in, and I had mixed emotions about him because he seemed to be a pretty good guy on one stage, and then he also kind of turned on me, and I don't like to use the word prejudice. I don't like that word at all because I hate that. But he kind of turned on us, and I don't know why. But then Ray decided that they weren't treating him fairly, and he decided that he needed a change. And he came to me one day and he said, "Dad, I think I need a change." A coach called, the coach at Winston-Salem State, and he said, "Yeah, sure. I'd love to have Ray Crawford on my team." So probably broke some records that's nobody's going to break it at Winston-Salem State. RBIs and several things that I keep a folder on him. I got every article he had at UNCG, every article he's got at Winston-Salem State. He broke some records, and I think there were a lot of kids that were jealous. He was All-American. He was MVP of the league, CIAA Player of the Year.
Player of the week.
He got quite a few accolades. But I think
he wasn't respected as a person. He thought he wasn't respected as a person.
Well, yeah, that's but he did think he wasn't respected as a person on the team, and I think he began to kind of lose interest a little bit, and he just didn't want to be around his teammates, because of that, and I think it started to affect him and the coach's relationship. So I was pretty shocked that happened. Matter of fact, it's kind of hard on me because I follow him around quite a bit. I don't miss his games. I don't care where he's playing, what town he's playing in. I probably miss one out of the 4 years that he was doing this college thing. But I just think that Winston-Salem State made a mistake. Made a mistake that is going to live with me forever, probably. I went. They had homecoming a couple of weeks ago, and a friend of mine had a cart, and he was riding us around to go to the different tailgate spots. And I went over to the baseball. Well, we rode past the baseball team, and some of the guys knew me, and they invited me to drink a beer, and they were doing some bongs and stuff. And I don't do that with kids. As a matter of fact, it was kind of embarrassing, and I thought myself, where's their coach, and how are they representing Winston-Salem State? It just, it was really, it made me really feel good that my son wasn't involved. And that's the truth. I mean, I was really happy that he was not involved. And that's the one time when I kind of released and felt good about him not being a part of it, because they didn't like the fact that he didn't hang out with them and drink either. That's another problem. They didn't like that fact. I knew that for a fact. And I liked the fact, but they didn't. I mean, because, that's something that even though you're of age, you're representing the university, and being out there like that as an athletic team is not good.
If it's something that's not beneficial or something I don't feel like is a good idea for me, I'm not going to do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not calling nobody out or nothing like that, but I mean, let's say we drinking and something happens and somebody get in trouble. I mean, I don't want my name in it. It's just, it wasn't like I wasn't cool. It was just like they stayed to themselves. Like, they didn't like to go out around the campus. Like, I like experiencing I was at HBCU, so it was just like I wanted to enjoy campus life. I wanted to enjoy myself. Like, be around everybody. Like, everybody. I don't want to be secluded.
And he definitely got that from me.
They don't feel comfortable at the school anyway. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just so it was just like I was one of 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? And my teammates, Leland Clemens, plays for the Kansas City Royals. What's up, Leland? He was with me majority of the time. Like, he didn't hang around much either. I mean, if I wasn't with Leland, Leland was somewhere doing his own thing. I was somewhere doing my own thing, or V was somewhere doing his own thing. It was just, in all, if I would have played, like he said, played the game a little better and picked my battles, maybe it would be a little different today. But all in all, I mean, I'm not going to cry over spilled milk, because like you said, life goes on.
For some reason, it was petty, but for some reason, the coach thought that Ray was going to cause him to lose his team because he had some jealous players on the team. It's interesting, and I like I said, I don't like to blame anybody. I blame myself because he got it from his dad, because I didn't suck up either.
But do you think it's wrong to be that way?
No, I can't say it's wrong. I just say there's a time and a place.
Play the game.
And
know when to say, know when to just pick your battles.
Yep, you got.
If I could do it over again.
Even his coach said to me, Ray didn't know how to play the game. In other words, play that game of accepting it and going on. He didn't know how to play the game. That's what he meant. That's right. And he said that to me, and I told him, you're probably right. I didn't teach him that. That part I didn't teach him, because sometimes you do have to play the game in order to get. If he was able to play the game one more year, things would be different probably, and then who knows? It may have been a blessing.
We met a few years ago. Raymond was a student in my Black Political Thought class, and we got an opportunity to discuss civil rights, social justice movement. Raymond, in his first year, was a CIAA Player of the Year in baseball. The next year, he was kicked off the team. My name is Larry Little. I'm an associate professor of political science at Winston-Salem State University. I'm the former coordinator of the Black Panther Party, which was the first Black Panther Party chapter established in the southern United States, was in Winston-Salem. Prior to becoming a member of the Panthers, at 19, I was a high school basketball player at Star, and my whole emphasis was playing basketball, and I flunked my senior year of high school because I was so focused on basketball and not academics. I flunked. And I think that sort of brought me to Raymond to some degree because he's an exceptional baseball player, and I felt he focused more on that, perhaps to the detriment probably of his scholastic abilities. Raymond is a very smart individual, and Raymond reminds me of myself in my youth, very rebellious, and that's the way he is. And so I think there's a natural kindred spirit there that I sort of see. I was young, I was rebellious, I went to prison. Well, I remember the Black Panther Party. I used to get arrested every Tuesday in Winston-Salem. It was like that. They harassed the Panthers so badly. But getting that shock treatment of not being able to play basketball and not graduating on time, I just was able to transfer that energy that I had for basketball into developing intellectually. And I felt if Raymond could take this setback, he could turn it into a stepping stone and become even bigger and better than a baseball player. I know to be an athlete, you have to have drive and determination. And now if you can find a way to transfer that to developing intellectually, hey, it's no telling what he could become. So I told him, I said, Raymond, this is probably good. Maybe it's about the best thing that happened to you. They say the break of dawn is after the darkest hour. His darkest hour when baseball was taken from him and he was kicked off the team. The way you make Black history, to celebrate Black history, is to make some more history. And so he doesn't really know at this point where he's going to go, but he'll find himself. The great Algerian psychiatrist Frantz Fanon said this. He said, each generation of youth will discover their mission. And upon discovering their mission, they must decide to either fulfill it or betray it. There's a mission for him. He's got to discover it. And I'm thinking I can encourage him to fulfill his mission rather than to betray his mission.
Know how to rock it.